Beliefs are the unseen barriers that quietly hold us back. Imagine waking up every day feeling empowered and in control of your destiny. This is not just a dream, it's a reality you can create by understanding the interplay between beliefs, habits, and the choices you make. These three elements shape your life, and by using them to your advantage, you can unlock your true potential and transform your life. Your beliefs are the foundation of your reality. Beliefs are thoughts you repeat, finding evidence in their validity until they become your truths. They're thoughts you think over and over, whether they hold any basis in truth or not. They form the foundation of your reality, influencing every decision you make. For instance, if you believe you must work hard to succeed because your parents did that, this belief will drive your actions and it will become true for you. Maybe you believe relationships are difficult, not because you had that thought, but because you witnessed the relationships around you. So you can see that not all beliefs serve your highest good. Some may hold you back, while others help you and propel you forward. These beliefs either guide us toward what we want, or they steer us away from what we want to avoid. At any age, when we adopt a belief, it's usually because we think it's the best route for us. Our ego tells us that. But subconsciously, our minds are wired to choose the path of least resistance. If a particular path seems fraught with emotional pain, no matter how many rewards it might have, we're even more inclined to avoid it. This is often driven by our ego, which believes it's protecting us by keeping us safe and comfortable right where we are. Habits are the actions. They reinforce our beliefs. Habits are routines that stem from your beliefs. They're the actions that you take, often subconsciously, to support what you think is true. So let's dive into a couple of relatable scenarios to see how beliefs can shape our habits. Imagine someone who struggles with alcohol. They might hold the belief that drinking will help them numb the pain of their past. That's what they're trying to get away from. This belief leads to the habit of drinking every day, even though it may not be good for them. But this habit doesn't have to last forever. It's simply a current experience of being an alcoholic, driven by a belief that can be changed. On the flip side, consider a health enthusiast who believes running every morning and maintaining a strict diet is the best way to serve their body. This belief fuels their habit of running daily no matter the weather. However, if they miss a run, another belief might surface, and that's feelings of guilt, shame, or even the fear of getting ill. This shows how deeply intertwined our beliefs and habits can be, influencing our emotions and actions. While these examples might seem extreme, they actually reflect what many of us experience daily. We all have beliefs that lift us up and others that hold us back. We've actually designed our habits to reinforce these beliefs, whether they're positive or negative. It's like we're building ourselves up with one hand through supportive beliefs while unknowingly tearing ourselves down with the others through limiting ones. If you ever feel like you're caught up in a cycle of ups and downs in life, you're not alone. That's what you're doing. This internal tug of war is something many of us face on a daily basis. But keep in mind that recognizing this pattern is the first step towards understanding how your beliefs and habits are shaping your life. By becoming aware of these dynamics, you can start to make conscious choices that align with your highest calling and transform your life. And it's not that difficult. So how can you tell which beliefs are lifting you up and which ones are holding you back? Well, it's much simpler than you might think. If a belief makes you smile and feel good about your life, it's supporting you. When you're generally happy and engaged in work that you love, your beliefs tend to be aligned with your true self. On the other hand, when you feel unhappy or upset or frustrated or frowning, it's a sure sign that that belief belief that is active isn't serving your highest good. It's most likely keeping you on a path that doesn't lead to your true calling. As vibrational beings, we're each a collection of beliefs, which is part of what makes us human. Interestingly, many of these beliefs fly under our radar because they're collective in nature. They stem from our culture, race, family, and even political environments, working quietly in our subconscious. While some of these beliefs uplift us, many of them do not. Our challenge is to cultivate more of the beliefs that truly support our highest calling. That's why we're here. The first step in changing unwanted beliefs is acknowledging them. Sometimes you'll notice the habits they create before you recognize the beliefs themselves. Maybe you find yourself arguing frequently or getting caught up in negative news, blaming these things for your life not working out. These habits can be clues of the underlying beliefs that are impacting your daily life. When you catch yourself frowning or feeling off, pause and ask, what am I feeling? What's going on? Once you identify what you're feeling, perhaps frustration at not being where you want to be, or consider where you'd rather be or how you'd prefer to feel, it's often the opposite of your current state. Then ask yourself, why am I not there? What would it be like? What am I afraid of in achieving that situation? This introspection can reveal the fears and beliefs that are holding you back, allowing you to start shifting towards more supportive beliefs. So let me share my story. I felt stuck because my business wasn't thriving. I often found myself frustrated, wondering why the things I was doing worked for others, but not for me. This had an impact on both my life and the people around me as they saw me working hard for no results. Therefore, the money was scarce and I was beginning to feel defeated. Then I decided to use this method I had found to begin by imagining what the opposite might look like. Well, this was a business that I love, where I wake up each morning with a smile, knowing my clients truly value my work and reward me generously. So I envisioned feeling fulfilled and satisfied with my contributions to the world. So what was the problem? It was easy to imagine. Well, when I dug a little deeper, I found the fear. What if my ideas are too radical and people ridicule me? What if my work doesn't resonate with others? Or worse, what if I have nothing valuable to offer? This wasn't imposter syndrome. These were beliefs that were subconsciously impacting my life. These feelings of unworthiness made the idea of success seem daunting, and believe it or not, that was more painful than staying in this unsuccessful loop. This fear was the reason I was stuck in a belief pattern that didn't serve me. The key was for me to acknowledge this belief. I feel unworthy of having a successful business. As soon as I said that, I knew that this was not an empirical truth. There was nothing true or real about me being unworthy. So I began to reset. Well, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I am worthy. These old beliefs aren't absolute truths. If they were, I wouldn't be here. I'm a divine being, here to live my purpose and share my gifts with the world. By birth, I am worthy. When I acknowledge what's holding me back, it shifts my perspective and I find freedom in releasing old beliefs. It's simply the challenging of your beliefs that releases them, because they aren't true in the first place. Now you have the power to choose, because once a belief is exposed, it loses its grip, opening the door to new choices. This is where real transformation begins. Although the habits tied to those old beliefs might still linger, it's the conscious choices I make now that truly reshape my life. I understand that by making intentional decisions, I can now create the future I love. So by exposing your beliefs, you can create new habits that support your conscious choices to create a life that reflects your true potential. Start today by questioning beliefs that don't serve you. Don't hold on to them any longer. Don't hold on to a dissatisfied life. Those beliefs that don't help you be more aligned with the path you were born to live, release them. This journey is yours to take, and the power to change is within you. Please like, subscribe, and share with somebody who needs to know this too. I'm Gayle Maree from 6 Dimensions of Healing.